Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video. It's been quite a while since I've posted a proper video. Like, my last two were YouTube shorts because the content hasn't been flooding in a lot recently, so I actually need to get out there and start posting again. Obviously there's going to be a new video on the 13th or the 14th or whenever I can be bothered to edit. So today's video we're going to be rating different fish and how aggressively they fight on a scale of 1 to 10 and the looks of the fish. So to start the video off, we're going with the carp. The carp, it depends what size they are. Junior carps, if you're pole fishing, you can just lift them up out of the pond and unhook them, and then it's just about the size of your palm. But with big carp, they like pull the rod down. So yeah, I've got this here, so this is going to be a fishing rod, and this is the fishing rod tip, alright? So what it is you'll be reeling in, and then your rod starts just like doing that, if it's on a feeder, and then if that happens, hold on, bring it in, and then try and reel in, but it tries and takes you down to the bottom for adult carp. But whether if it's just like I don't know, if it's a small carp, like, and if you're on a little pole, you can easily drag it in. So like, pretend the top is the hook bit, you can drag it in like that, and then you've got your carp. Okay, so on to the next fish. So it's quite stupid really that I'm bringing one of these fish into the video, but surprisingly they're one of my favourite fish, and they're gudgeon. They're really sort of easy to catch, but they're more like bottom feeders, and they feed along the bottom, which that's what I like about them, because they're like, don't know if you find this weird, but they're cute little creatures, and that's why I like them, because they're easy to catch, they're cute little creatures, they can't get any longer than that really, than this thumb to this finger. They can't get longer than that, and that's why I like them, because they're more of an easy fish to catch. And obviously I'm not going to go with a method rod in like this. I'm going to go on the pole, and I'm going to put it in. I'm going to make sure I'm fishing low on the pole though, and then I'm going to catch something, obviously. But another method is, I don't recommend this though, because it could wreck your rod. No, it could wreck your pole tip. This happened to me a few times before when I went fishing. So I caught this golden roach even. It was like a rod/roach, and I was unhooking it, and the whole lake was going crazy about it. And the lake owner came over, and he went, "That's a golden roach, mate. It's one of the rarest fish in the pond." And the pole tip, and you might be saying, "Reece, why are you on about a golden rod when we're on gudgeon?" The pole tip was in the water at like the very bottom, and I pulled it up because I was trying to get a gudgeon all day. Flashback to my old video. I was trying to get a gudgeon all day, and I picked the rod up because my granddad told me, "Reece, get the pole out of the water." I picked it up, and I had a little gudgeon on the end. Unhooked it, took the picture with the gudgeon, and threw it back in the water so I could like get the golden rod out. And yeah, that's why little gudgeon are one of my favourites, because they're bottom feeders and they're easy to catch. Next fish, you've got the trout. See, the trout are really good fish, especially for river fishing beginners, if you want to set yourself up on a float. And the same is with gudgeon actually. Gudgeon can sometimes be in little rivers, but what it is that I find with trout is that brown trout are little beauties. Picture a brown trout up there. They're like beauties. If you catch a brown trout, they've got nice little red dots on them most of the time, and they're like so cute. And to be honest, the only trout I've ever seen is a brown trout. I've never seen a rainbow trout in real life. But the thing is that brown trout are the cutest little things ever. I'll put a picture up of my mate holding a brown trout right here. And the thing is, with brown trout, that I think they're more, I don't know this for a fact, but I think there's more brown trout than rainbow trout. Anyway, onto the rainbow trout. I don't really know a lot about rainbow trout, but they're called rainbow trout for a reason, because I've got a rainbow pattern across them. And here's a picture of a rainbow trout. And I don't know why I like rainbow trout a lot, but they're beautiful as well as brown trout. But that's all I've got to say about trout. Right, so the next fish is, believe it or not, a roach. So back to the pole. This isn't a method anymore, this is a pole. So you're pole fishing, yeah? Obviously, let me get back here. Poles along. So you're pole fishing, and all of a sudden you start to feel, you see the float go under, and you pop it up. You catch it, unhook it, and then you've got a little roach in your hand. And the thing that I like about roaches, they vary in sizes. Obviously, I'll put a roach that I've caught before, right there. Obviously, a roach, I've never caught a massive roach. Obviously, 3 or 4 ounce. My biggest roach I'd ever say I've caught must have been about 7 ounce, which I don't know where that photo is, but still, it was still a big roach. But what I find with big roaches, as it's harder to get them out of the water, so sometimes you need a net, and that's what I needed with my 7 ounce roach, because I fish lightly normally, but that roach, it was like fighting down with the rod. But yeah, that's all I've got to say about roach. And then you have rudd. Back to the pole. So you're fishing for rudd, which are technically almost the same thing as roach. That's all I've got to say about them. They're almost the same thing as roach. That's literally all I've got to say about them. Unfortunately, that is the end of this video. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one, which will be on the 13th and the 14th of April. Stay tuned. I love you all. Hope you stay safe, and I'll see you later. Bye!